What's good, guys? I go by the name of Flicks. Premier League football is back and international football is done for now. So come on, we got some tasty fixtures coming up this weekend. But first, make sure to sub if you haven't already subbed to my channel, and make sure to smash that like button. I'll be very much appreciated. Let's crack on. So yes, this weekend we got some tasty fixtures. The likes of West Ham and Man City, both unbeaten. West Ham have had a very good start to this Premier League season without Declan Rice as well. Newcastle, they lost 3 games already. They've only played 4 games. Last season, they only lost 5. And to lose 3 this early on, the pressure is getting to them big time. Tottenham, my team Tottenham, unbeaten. Angie Ball is making full effect. Come on, let's keep it moving. We got Sheffield United this weekend. Fulham, Luton have lost all 4. No, sorry, they've lost all 3. Sorry. Interesting. Burnley as well. They've only lost. They've lost all 3. Everton. Come on. I've said it from. Actually, I've said this before the Premier League kicked off a few weeks ago, that they'd be one of the favourites to get relegated. Honestly, they should have went last season. They should have went the season before that. 3 times lucky, it can't be. Everton are very, very poor. Very poor. They're one of my teams to get relegated this season, and they've lost all 3 with only 1 point. Not good for them. Chelsea. Our old manager, Pochettino, is having a nightmare at the moment, and they have Bournemouth on Sunday away to Bournemouth. Oh my God, this gets even better. They're away to Bournemouth at the Vitality, and that can be a bit of a tricky place to visit. And Chelsea's form at the moment is not looking pretty, so that would be a bit of a tasty fixture there. Who else is unbeaten so far? So City, Tottenham, Liverpool, West Ham, Arsenal as well. They're the other unbeaten side. As long as I missed one as well. Brentford are unbeaten as well. But Arsenal, who's Arsenal got this weekend? Everton. Well, I've said it, and I've said it. We all know who's going to win that game, but you never know. You never know. The Premier League is very unpredictable half the time, so you never know what happens there. Brentford as well, the other unbeaten side left in this. Brentford are the other team that are unbeaten so far in this season. We've only played 4, yes, I know. But they're away to Newcastle. So that, again, would be very interesting to see the outcome of that one. So, Wolves, I'm going to start with my predictions, score predictions, that is. So, Saturday's fixtures. The first game of this weekend, we got Wolves at home to Liverpool. Well, this is only going to go one way. I reckon obviously Liverpool going to win it. I'm going to say Wolves 0, Liverpool 3 for that one. Straight up, Wolves have had a bit of a tough start, so I'm gonna say that one there. Now up next, we got Aston Villa versus Palace. Palace, they've had an all right start. They won their last game before the international break. As for Villa, okay, could be better with the players they've brought in. That's a toughie. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw there. Fulham Luton. No disrespect to Luton, who are in the relegation battle at the moment with 0 points, even though they've got a game in hand. Do you know what? Fulham for me. Fulham, I'm going to go with a 2-0 Fulham for that one. 2-0 straight up. Man United, Brighton. This is another tasty fixture that I didn't mention at the start of this video. Man United are at home, Old Trafford. But, you know, Old Trafford these days, theatre of dreams All that bollocks goes out the window. They're nothing nowadays. They are poor. They've had a very poor start. Very, very poor. They're sitting 11th, only 6 points on the table. And they welcome Brighton. For me, Brighton are going to win this game. Brighton are going to win this game. I'm going to say 2-0. 2-0 Brighton. 2-0 Brighton. And some of you may have forgotten, before the international break, Brighton played Newcastle and they absolutely outclassed Newcastle. Even though I thought that would have been a lot tighter. I was thinking more of a draw when they played one another. But Brighton are killing it. And their young boy Ferguson, oh my days, he is something else. Something else. So for me, that's another loss for Man United there. And Brighton are going to win that one. 2-0. Now, up next, we've got Tottenham, my team Tottenham versus Sheffield United at the Lane. That's only going one way for me. I reckon we might concede. We might concede. I'm going to say 3-1 Spurs. 1 Spurs for that one. We've had a very decent start. One of the teams that are unbeaten. We're on 10 points. We're only 2 points beyond Man City. So we've had a very, 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 very good start. And I can only see another 3 points in there. Angie Ball is making full effect, like I said earlier in this video, making full effect. And who needs Harry Kane? Son is on fire, bagged a hat-trick. Was it the last game? I can't remember now. It seems such a long time ago with all this international crap coming in. But Son is there. James Maddison has made full effect and all. Seems to be partnering up well with Sonny. Solomon's looking good. Van der Ven and Christian Romero looking solid at the back. So come on, that's for me. That's another 3 points in the bag. Couple more goals. So for me, I'm going to say 3-1 Spurs. Another tasty fixture coming up: West Ham versus Man City. Do you know what? When I see this fixture a few hours ago, West Ham, like I said, they've had a very good start. Very good start. And at West Ham as well this game. Do you know what? Do you know what? I really don't know. I really don't know. But if I'm going to say a scoreline, I'm going to say West Ham might just lose it by the odd goal. I'm going to say 2-1 Man City for that one. 2-1 Man City. And the last game for the Saturday fixtures, Newcastle versus Brighton. Newcastle for me because they're at home, but Brentford, they've not lost. They've not lost yet. I know we've only played 4 games. Well, most teams have only played 4 games. So I reckon Newcastle might edge it. I'm going to say again another 2-1, but 2-1 Newcastle. Then we go into the Sunday fixtures. Bournemouth welcome Chelsea to the Vitality. It would be so funny if Pochettino's Chelsea get another loss there. It would be so funny. Be so funny just for the fact of Pochettino being there. They're raking in all the players they can get with all this money, splashing the cash, and they've had a very, very poor start. It'd be so funny. Do you know what? I reckon Bournemouth might nick this one, just for the simple fact of Chelsea have had a poor start and that they're finding it hard to gel a little bit. So and the goals as well. The goals are not coming in as they wished as of yet. So do you know what? I'm going to go with a funny scoreline here. I'm going to say Bournemouth 1, Chelsea 0 for that one. And the last game for Sunday, Everton versus Arsenal. That's only going one way for me. I hate to say it because I'm a Tottenham boy, but Everton, they're struggling. They're struggling at home as well. Struggling to find the goals. They are just having a nightmare. Continued nightmare. So for me, Arsenal going to win this game. I'm going to say 3-0 Arsenal. And then we go into a Monday night game. Nottingham Forest versus Burnley. Forest, they've had an alright start. As for Burnley, with the way they played last season under Vincent Kompany, I thought they would have had a few more points in the bag. But, you know, it's early days still. Early days. They're on 0 points. I reckon this could be a draw. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. Nottingham Forest and Burnley. So there you have it. There are my score predictions. Have your say in the comments section. And like I said before this video, if you haven't subbed, make sure to sub to the channel. Smash a like, share. Please share the video. Let's get the subs in because I'm backing on the vids, smashing it up as much as I can. And as always, up the Spurs. Come on, let's go.